and welcome back to my channel. My name is Mimi. I'm a certified yoga and Pilates instructor as well as life coach, and today is my favorite day because we're combining the two sides again. We are combining the yoga side of my business with the life coaching side. Means we're here for a yoga flow for abundance. This month everything is about abundance on my channel, so why not opening up the body in a beautiful flow to receive that abundance. This is a slight advanced flow, so if you have practiced yoga before, you will be perfectly fine. And I also just wanted to give you a heads up, we're going straight into the practice. We are not going through any breath work today. So if you're looking for breathwork video, have a look on my channel after this video. There are some breathwork videos out there for you. In terms of props, I'm recommending getting 2 blocks to help you with your practice, and maybe something to cushion your knees, a blanket or some knee pads that will help you throughout your practice. We're getting started in child's pose. Bringing the knees mat distance apart, toes are touching. Upper body is coming down onto the mat, walking these hands out towards the front. Deep inhale to arrive on your mat and in your practice here. And a long soft exhale. One more like that, inhale. Soft exhale. Starting to prepare your body for this opening flow. Really focusing and centering in the present moment, in the receiving, in the opening. Starting to walk your hands under your shoulders. Bringing the knees slightly together for a tabletop position, hands on the shoulders, knees on the hips. We're starting with a few rounds of cat-cow. So on the inhale, we drop the heart and the chest, the gaze goes up. On the exhale, we're rounding the back, gaze towards the navel. Inhale to arch. Exhale to round. One more inhale here. Soft, long exhale. Coming back to neutral position. For our bird dog, we're sending the left arm out towards the front. Extending the right leg towards the back. Flexing that foot as if you're pushing into the back here. Deep inhale, strong core here. On the exhale, we bend the elbow towards the knee. Inhale to lengthen, strong spine. Exhale to round. One more inhale to lengthen. And exhale to round. Next inhale sends the left hand down towards the ground. The right foot steps forward in between your hands. Inhale to sweep the floor, soft in the hips, moving all the way up, fingertips towards the sky. Exhale, we sink into that hip opener. Dropping these hands, inhale, sweeping the floor, moving up again. Exhale for cactus arms or angel wings. Soft sinking down in these hips. Dropping the fingertips, inhale. Exhale, moving forward. Interlacing the fingers behind the back, building one big fist here, sending the fist away, opening through the shoulder blades, proud chest. Inhale, gentle arch in the back. Exhale to lean forward. Inhale, let that fist guide you all the way up, releasing the fingertips. Exhale, strong through that front leg, 90-degree bend in both knees. Prayer hands in front of your chest. Inhale, rolling the shoulders back, proud chest. On the exhale, the left elbow finds your right knee, prayer twist towards the side. Maybe gazing over that back shoulder. One more inhale here. On the exhale, opening up the arms towards the right. Next inhale brings the hands together, prayer position, thumbs in front of your sternum. And back to center. On the exhale, we're stretching out through that front leg, sitting all the way back for our half split. Walking these hands either out in front and hinging forward from the hip, or staying in an upright position, stretching into your hamstring. Next inhale, using the hands to walk all the way forward, framing the right foot. Exhale, circling the arms up for warrior two variation. We're opening from the hip. Hips are almost in one line. Right fingertips towards the front. Inhale to lean forward. Exhale, reversing the warrior, maybe with a bend. Inhale to move forward. Exhale, one more reverse. Inhale to move forward. Exhale brings the hands all the way down to the front of the mat. From here, we're sending the left toes towards the long side of the mat. The knee comes towards the back of the mat, stretching out through that front leg for one-legged child's pose, facing the long side of the mat. 2 deep breaths here. Slowly bringing the hands under your shoulders, pushing yourself all the way up. And walking them back to the front of the mat, framing your right foot. Sending the right foot all the way to the back. Coming into our bird dog position from earlier. Deep inhale here as we're wiggling forward on the exhale variation of our vinyasa. Inhale for baby cobra or up dog. Exhale back in tabletop. Well done. From our tabletop, sending the right foot out to the side, extending through the left leg. Left arm moves up, baby waltzing. Gaze follows these fingertips for 3 deep breaths. Next, inhale, circling the arms all the way down, squaring off these shoulders, finding your way back tabletop position. Inhale to wiggle forward. Exhale to bend the elbows towards the chest, gliding through baby cobra. Inhale, pushing into the ground, coming all the way up. Tabletop position. We're going on the other side. So we're sending the left leg out long as if you're pushing back into a wall, right arm. Inhale, gaze to the fingertips. Exhale to curl. Inhale out long. Exhale to crunch. Inhale, extending. On the exhale, we're dropping the right hand, stepping the left foot forward in between the hands. Inhale to sweep the floor up, fingertips moving all the way up. Exhale, we're sinking softly into these hips. Inhale, we sweep the floor. Exhale, sinking towards the ground, angel wings arms. Inhale, sweeping. Exhale, dropping the hands behind, interlacing the fingers, opening the heart, letting the abundance come in, opening the chest. Deep inhale here. Exhale to fold forward. Inhale to roll all the way up, releasing the hands, bringing them towards prayer, gratitude for abundance, right elbow, left knee. Thumbs in front of the sternum, stacking the shoulders on top of each other, gaze goes back. Long inhale here. On the next exhale, we're opening up the arms. Inhale back to center. And gaze goes forward. Releasing the hands to the ground, sending the sitting bones all the way back, half split. Either folding forward or staying upright, checking in on your back. Next, inhale, using the hands to walk all the way to the front of your mat, framing that left foot. Sending the right toes towards the long side of the mat, stretching out through that front leg. One-legged child's pose. Next, inhale brings the hands back under the shoulders. We're walking all the way back to the front of the mat. Sending the left heel towards the back. One-legged chaturanga. Inhale for baby cobra or up dog. Exhale back to tabletop. From here, we're sending the right toes out towards the side, right ankle, pushing through the left leg. Mini waltzing. Fingertips towards the sky. Gaze follows. One more deep inhale here. On the exhale, circling the arms back to center, squaring off these shoulders, finding your way back into child's pose, forehead to the ground. Starting to walk the hands back under your shoulders. We're coming towards our peak pose, peak flow. So we want to make sure these blocks are at the front of your mat. Coming into tabletop position, we're tucking the toes, sending the hips up high for our downward facing dog. All 10 fingers are spread wide. There's one straight line from your wrists to your elbows, your shoulders, your hips. Hips are the highest point in the room. And then you're sending one knee after another towards the mat. You can bend your knees as much as you would like to make this downward dog comfortable for you. Walking it out, one heel after another towards the ground. Ankles are hip distance apart. It means there are approximately 2 fists in between. Deep exhale. Next inhale, sends the right heel up high. Exhale, bending the knee, stepping all the way forward in between your hands. Framing down that back foot, pushing into the outer seam of that foot, sweeping the floor on the way up. Deep inhale for our warrior one. Exhale, sinking into that hip. Dropping the fingertips, sweeping the floor. Inhale, we move up. Exhale for angel wings. One more inhale here, sweeping the floor. Exhale, sinking into the hips like we did earlier. Dropping the hands behind the back, interlacing the fingers, letting the abundance float in. Deep inhale here. Exhale, we're lifting the back heel off the ground, squaring the hips slightly off, bending into our back knee, and on the next exhale, pushing forward for our warrior 3 variation. Hips are in one straight line, core is engaged for more balance. Deep inhale here. Exhale, releasing the fingers, sending the right hand either towards the ground or to a block. Starting to stack these hips on top of each other for Ardha Chandrasana, our half moon pose. Left hand can either come to your heart or extend up high. One more deep inhale here. Exhale, squaring the hips. The left leg stays up high. We're bringing both hands either to blocks or to the ground, coming into a half split. So you can bend into your elbows as much as you would like to send that back, that lifted leg up high. Inhale, long exhale. Now sending the knees behind each other for Shiva squat. Deep inhale. Exhale, half split. Inhale, Shiva squat. Exhale, leg goes up high. One more inhale here. Exhale for half split. Next inhale pushes us all the way back into warrior 2 position. Outer seam of the back foot goes into the mat, bending into the front knee, arms out long. Gaze is over the middle finger. Inhale, we sink forward. Exhale, reverse. Inhale to move forward. Exhale, pushing through that front leg, bending into the back knee for Skandasana. Either staying here or finding your way of a bind. One more deep inhale. Exhale, use the hands, walking all the way back to the front, framing the right foot. Next inhale, sends the leg up high. Exhale, ripple forward. One-legged chaturanga, either full or layering your left knee towards the ground. Inhale for baby cobra up dog. Exhale, up and over, downward facing dog. Inhale, sends the right heel up high again. Exhale, we bend the knee to the left armpit. Right armpit, left elbow, left wrist, right wrist. Layering it down here, coming into your pigeon. So we're untucking the back toes, either on your fingertips or on your fists. Inhale, shoulders away from the ears. Exhale to roll forward. Inhale, gently up. Exhale to roll. One more inhale, gently all the way up. Exhale, rolling forward. Resting here for 3 deep breaths. Next, inhale, hands are coming under our shoulders. We're tucking those back toes, sending the right leg all the way up for our 3-legged dog. Bending the knee, opening the hip on the inhale. Exhale, flipping over for wild swing, your rock star pose. Sending the hips up high, right toes are tapping onto the ground, arm is moving up and over. Inhale, squaring the shoulders, coming back to center, 1-legged dog. Exhale, right knees coming towards the center, crossing over to the long side of your mat, inner seam of your left foot, fallen star triangle. Can we send the hip a little bit higher here, fingertips towards the sky? Inhale, sends the left hand all the way down, squaring off these shoulders, right leg up high. Exhale, ripple forward, 1-legged chaturanga. Inhale for baby cobra, up dog. Exhale, up and over, child's pose. We're coming to the second side. Finding your tabletop position, tucking the toes, hips up high, downward facing dog. Inhale, sends the left heel up high. Exhale, stepping forward in between your fingers. Warrior 1, so we're bringing the right heel down. Sweeping the floor on the inhale, moving all the way up. Exhale to sink deep. Inhale to sweep. Exhale for angel wings. Inhale to sweep. Exhale, bending into the front knee, interlacing the fingers behind the back. Opening the heart and the chest, gaze goes up. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, slightly moving up here, sending that right heel towards the sky. Finding your balance, focus and gaze. Inhale, lowering down. And the exhale, we push forward into your warrior 3. Strong core, lifting the back heel. Either staying here or releasing the fingers for 2 and 1. Inhale brings the left hand down onto your block, stacking the hips on top of each other for Ardha Chandrasana, your half moon pose. Right arm towards the sky, gaze may follow. Next, inhale, both hands are coming towards your block, squaring off, knees behind each other for Shiva squat. Inhale here, exhale, we push high for half split. Inhale, lower. Exhale to push. Inhale, lower. Exhale, half split, holding here. Bending into these elbows. Inhale. On the exhale, pushing all the way up, circling the arms for your warrior 2. Landing softly, front knees moving just over these toes, pushing down through the outer seam of your back foot. Inhale to ripple forward. Exhale to reverse. Inhale forward. Exhale, stretching out through the front leg, bending into your back leg, Skandasana. Inhale drops the hands, walking all the way back to the front of the mat, framing your left foot. Next, inhale, sends the left foot up high. Exhale, ripple forward, 1-legged chaturanga. Inhale for baby cobra, up dog. Exhale, up and over, downward facing dog. Inhale, left heel up high. Exhale, left knee, right armpit. Left armpit, right elbow. Left elbow, right wrist, left wrist. Lowering down for your pigeon pose. Inhale, shoulders away from ears. Exhale to roll. 2 more like that. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale, walking the hands out towards the front, coming to the ground for a quick reset and rest. Flow is inviting you to expand, to feel into where you feel tight, not just in the body, but also in the mind. And breathing into that space helps us to expand. Working towards that space helps us to expand. Inhale, hands are moving under our shoulders, tucking the back toes, sending the left leg up high, three-legged dog. Inhale, left heel up high. Exhale, bend the knee, open the hip. Inhale, let the left heel, toes drop behind you. Wild thing. Sending the hip a little bit higher. Strong core, opening the chest. Inhale, squaring off the shoulders, both hands to the front of the mat. Exhale, send the left knee towards the center, crossing over the long side of your mat. Sending the energy through the left hand, flipping to the side, twisting up high. Inhale, right fingertips to the sky. Exhale here. One more inhale, circles the arm all the way back. Left heel travels all the way up. Deep inhale here. Exhale, one-legged chaturanga. Inhale for baby cobra up dog. Exhale, up and over, child's pose. Child's pose is helping us to root down into everything we already have. Staying connected helps us to grow even more. Staying rooted. What are you rooting in? What are you connected to? What gives you stability, security? Supporting you to grow into the unknown, to push the boundaries, to leave the comfort zone. Inhale, hands on the shoulders, coming all the way up, tabletop position. We're moving into the cool down part of our practice. Next, inhale, rippling forward, sending these elbows towards the chest, all the way down towards the ground. Arms out into T position. Coming onto the right cheek. If you want a little bit more, you can bend the right elbow here. Starting to bend the left knee, rolling over onto your right side, opening that heart into the chest. This is a shoulder stretch, so you want to feel it in your right shoulder and slightly in your side body. Inhale, rolling all the way back to center, going straight on the other side, bending the left elbow, coming onto our left cheek, bending the right knee, pushing over onto the left hip. Toes are falling just behind you, opening up the shoulder. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, sends these arms out in front of us. Quickly connecting with the ground here. Deep inhale. On the exhale, we're lifting everything off we have. So upper body is coming off, feet are coming off, and we're holding here, working into our back for 3 deep breaths. 2. And releasing hands on the shoulders, feet are coming towards the ground. We're pushing all the way up, tabletop position. Inhale, drops the heart into chest, counter pose. Exhale, rounding the back. Inhale, arching into the back, gaze goes up. Exhale for cat, rounding the back, shoulder blades are pushing away from each other. Now we're sending the sitting bones all the way back, stretching the legs out in front of us. Connecting the heels with the ground, fingers are on the horizon, C-curving the spine gently. Inhale here. On the exhale, we start rolling down, taking these knees with us. Inhale, lifting the forehead towards the knees. Exhale to release. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. Inhale, we lift. Exhale, release. Sending the legs out towards the sky. Maybe pointing and flexing your feet to let the energy travel back towards your heart center, the engine room of your body. We're opening up sideways, bringing them back together. Inhale, opening up. and center. One more time, opening up, holding here. 3 breaths. And back to center. Finding stillness here in our waterfall pose. Letting all the abundance, the gratitude flow towards us, washing down along those legs like a waterfall. On my inhale, sends the knees into the chest. Sending the arms out into a T position again. Long exhale here. Next inhale, we're dropping these knees over towards the right. The gaze falls towards the left. Keeping the shoulder blades connected with the ground here. Letting everything sink into the ground. One more inhale. On the exhale, we lift up, moving over to the other side. Knees are falling to the left, gaze goes to the right. Inhale up to center, giving yourself a good hug. And the exhale, grabbing the outer seam of the feet, coming into happy baby. Now for this happy baby, I really want you to tune into the energy of a happy baby. The joy, the play, the worrylessness. Enjoying this with the energy of a happy baby. That gratitude, that feeling within. Nowhere to be, nothing to do, and a heart full of trust. Gently checking in with yourself, if there's any last stretch you're feeling like, and if so, now is the best time to do so before we're coming into our Shavasana. Sending out the legs long, sending out the arms long. Closing down the eyes, relaxing the point in between your eyebrows. Feeling the rising and falling of your chest. And in this 1 minute of mindfulness, I invite you to find one thing that shows you abundance in your everyday life. What is one thing that you do, have, or embody shows you how rich you are from the inside? And once you've found that one thing, let's send some gratitude towards that. Slowly starting to bring movement back into the body, wiggling the fingers, wiggling the toes, rocking the hips from side to side. Yawn if you would like to yawn, making any shape or movement that feels natural and organic to you. And then we're rolling onto one side. And peeling ourselves all the way back up into seated position. Keeping the eyes closed and the heart open. And here I invite you to repeat after me, only if you wish. I am love. I am light. I am me. Thank you for joining me today, sharing this practice in community. But most of all, thank yourself for taking this time out of your busy day, prioritizing self-care. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining today. I hope you enjoyed this flow. If you're after some breathwork, just hop over to one of my other videos, and then I will see you very soon on the mat. Bye bye!